The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Pete.
Doku! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafinha goes steaming forward. Rummenigge tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's looking wide. Doku. And it's Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! Goal! Wolfsburg! There is the breakthrough! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Villa.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's got a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that.
Rafinha! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ball driven towards the far post. And they've got rid. And it's Serginho. Now it's Rodri. Back. Can he finish? Has another go! It's a loose ball.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now here's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's gone searching crossfield. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Rodri. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Brilliantly cut out.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good ball! And the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Pele! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
It's Pele! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. Oh, look, Kvaratskhelia! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Odo. Back towards the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely shaped ball. Searching pass he's played there. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Vardiol. Still goalless at the moment.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
Big chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. He has a look up. Rafinha. Yamal. And it's Gravenberch. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And here's Szoboszlai. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Takes the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Out for a throw. Van Nistelrooy. He has found the way through. Out to the right. And the ball is out of play. And it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Beckham ready to try one. Beckham! Palmer with the corner, there first. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmer have their second corner now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kvaratskhelia goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Szoboszlai, and they can counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's a good run he's making there. Looking to play him in. Yamal. Serginho. Good chance here! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! And instinctive, he gets big! Yamal is flagged offside. Gravenberg, played out towards the right wing. He is through here! Yamal, good driving run. Ball swung in. And that should get the job done. Son Heung-min, that is good alertness. And here's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. And he's intervened well there.
There will be
and here's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! In he goes again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Children's announcement.
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh no, this does not look... There's the shot! It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Now he's got space here. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Van Dijk clears it away. Mbappe sends it crossfield. And Kvaratskhelia aims beyond the defence. Oh, what has happened here? The cross. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In again. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Palmer finding their passes. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Adams cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. Now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good spread. Van Nistelrooy. And he's there to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking tidy in possession here. Van Dijk. Rafinha. Gravenberg. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckham. Oh, it's come loose. That's rather hopeful. They've got to be quick to recover this. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard. And it's Soboslai. Who played through for the wide man. He goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, the first goal of the game.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
It's been slipped through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's ambitious. No mistake. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
That's a great hit, but you've got to question why the defence didn't do...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Strong running down that left flank.
Parma really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Parma complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Has been indicated.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Otto. Doku. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. And this is Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Mamardashvili has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's just a sensational shot stopper. And when the chips are down, sometimes he can make...
Goes for the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And this is Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 9, Eto'o.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Oh, well played.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe.
Doku.
Pinches it off him.
Zanetti.
Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. And he's got his cross in.
Messi. Bebeto. Rodri. Borussia Dortmund have it.
Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Distributed tidily.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Doku.
Oh, that was vital.
Georgia clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
Just the keeper to beat. And Owen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Owen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and he's following up! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We just...
Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's...
Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played out towards the right wing. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. That is a brilliant interception. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Taken back almost. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Driving forward. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Here's... Can he finish?
Zanetti. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Well, they've got it again.
Aims beyond the defence. It's Eto'o!
Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers.
As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Mbappe. Rodri.
And he's let fly. Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
That has ended up in no man's land.
And it's Eto'o.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
There will be
good spread.
Added time.
Threads one in. Hernes.
That's been cut out, well played. Ambitious ball here.
Guardiola
Calmly anticipates.
over to the left. Foot in.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Georgia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Eto'o. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri, played out to the left flank.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quality ball. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! No, that's just wide.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Can he get it through?
Played into space out wide.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This is Owen. Owen! Oh, taken with style. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the finish! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he welcomes it in, and Cruyff! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this concept. Good chance here! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. And